Hi, this is Andrew from Precursor Productions and IntoMusic.ca. I want to thank all of you for watching, especially those of you who are subscribing to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the top 5 features of Reason 5. Let's check them out. Number 5 on my list are the expanded sample libraries of Reason 5. The install now tops out at over 7 gigs, so there's lots of new sounds to check out. Let's take a look at some of them. Now, Reason's factory sound bank contains considerably more patches and sounds than in the past. Here we can see I've got a browser window opened. The Reason factory sound bank now has new sound banks, of course, for some of the new instruments. We've got a really expanded Rex library, so we've got considerably more Rex drum loops for the Dr. Octo Rex, including instrument loops and percussion loops. Kong has its own patch library, and there's expanded libraries for almost all the other instruments in Reason. So that many more original sounds to choose from. My number 4 feature is block mode, which offers new compositional possibilities in Reason. Let's see how it can make life easier when we're composing our song. Here we have a song where the different parts of the songs are divided according to blocks, and here we have a separate lane for the blocks. We've got typical things like intro, chorus, verse 1, chorus 2, etc. The nice thing is you've got color-coded and named sections of the song. Within each block we have a certain amount of MIDI, but there could also be audio contained within this, and this gives us a quick and easy way to compose our song and even to experiment with alternate compositions. So for example, we can quickly move a block around and you'll notice that all the data travels with it. So quickly we can rearrange the song and try out other experimental compositions. Fantastic tool for composing and arranging. Number 3 on my list are envelopes in the Dr. Octo Rex player. This new Rex player is considerably more powerful than its predecessor and offers expanded functionality. Let's take a look at these. So here we have the Dr. Octo Rex. The most obvious change we can see is there's now a place to load up 8 different Rex files. But what's really exciting about this machine is the way we can use envelopes. The default mode is the traditional mode. You'll see that there's manual editors for slice, pan, level, etc. But when we turn on slice edit mode, then we get envelopes. So for example, if we play back this loop by hitting the space bar, we can start drawing envelopes to immediately affect the pitch, which you can see is selected here. The same thing can be done for things like panning, so we can switch to panning, have this thing auto-panning all over the place. We can zero that out really easily too. And then we've got things like reverse, which can be a really cool effect. Put a couple slices in reverse. So very, very intuitive way to edit this Rex file. So that's the most exciting new feature about the Dr. Octo Rex, the ability to quickly place envelopes for common parameters. My number 2 favorite feature is live sampling. Live sampling is now included on all of the sampler devices, which include the ReDrum, the NN19, and the NNXT. All of these are different samplers, that is, they're devices that are designed to record short digital recordings of sounds and let you play them back. Live sampling allows you to hook up a microphone, and in seconds you'll be recording your own sounds, which you can immediately use in the program. Here is the live sampling symbol, this little waveform here on the ReDrum. We see it again on the Kong drum machine. We see it again on the NN19, and then finally on the NNXT as well. That means we can live sample into any one of these devices. Let's take a look at how it works in the ReDrum. We simply have a microphone hooked up to our sound card, set up the input gain, and then we hit live sampling. That puts us into a recording mode. We can see that we're immediately recording. Let's record a shaker sound here. Once we're done that, we click on the edit button to go into a quick sample editor, make a couple quick adjustments to trim the sample, save it, and we can trigger it immediately on the drum machine itself. That's how it works. My number 1 feature in Reason 5 is modeling within the Kong Drum Designer. Kong is a powerful new drum machine that allows you to simulate classic analog drum sounds and do physical modeling of realistic drum sounds. Let's take a look at how it works. So here we have the Kong Drum Designer. We can see immediately it's laid out very much like an Akai MPC, which is a great interface for programming drums. I'm going to select one of the drum pads. Each one of them can be assigned to a different drum sound. Here we have a drop-down menu. It automatically loads up a physical modeled bass drum. If we go to the drop-down menu, we can see that we could load samples or physically modeled drums or synth drums. Let's take a look at a physically modeled snare. These are designed to sound like realistic drums. We have a few basic parameters that we can adjust. For example, pitch, tuning, decay, etc. Just twisting a few dials, you can cook up your own original drum sound, and it's designed to sound like a realistic drum kit, and yet it's completely original. Alternately, we could go for more of a synth drum sound, which is, Roland TR-606, 808 and 909 type sounding, traditional analog synth drums. Here's a synth snare. You can hear it has a very different characteristic. Similarly, though, we've got a few simple knobs, pitch, harmonics, etc. The next slots we have here are effects. We've got a bunch of drop-down effects for inserts. For example, we could load up something like a compressor, a filter, or a tape echo. Let's try out a tape echo. Vintage tape echo sound. And then we have bus effects, which are like send type effects that can be applied to the entire drum kit. Same selection here. Common one would be something like a room reverb. So there we have Kong Drum Designer. Fantastic tool. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to learn more about how to become a music producer, then check out IntoMusic.ca and follow us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive tips and tricks. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for future videos. Thanks again.